When the world's transcendent athlete rolled out his own clothing line several months ago, he was careful to make the following point. Michael Jordan noted in the press kit, "We've come out with colors other than just gang colors." The statement hardly made a ripple. Gangs proclaim their identities and their names through colors and now through athletic wear, through logos and teams. Police say this is by design. Since sports apparel has never been more popular generally, gang wear is now usually undetectable. Obviously, not everyone who wears a hat or a jersey is proclaiming a gang allegiance, but as Curry Kirkpatrick tells us, the gang statements made by those clothes can be staggering.
This stuff is getting people killed.
Bloods wear Chicago Bulls jackets, Bloods, and the Crips that they wear Dallas Cowboy jackets.
Society does not realize it, that it's just as deadly as selling that kid a loaded .45.
It used to be simple. Bloods wore red, Crips wore blue. But now the evolution of gang identification has passed by Randy Graves, a former Los Angeles OG, original gangster.
That's these new jacks that's coming up and trying to make everything out of something. You know, they just looking for identity. They don't know what they're doing.
Dre is a New Jack gangster disciple who celebrates the advent of acronyms and logos.
They stand for things, so why not wear it, represent it, show who you are, be proud.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Colorado Rockies, Crips rule, CR.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Why North Carolina? Does the NC stand for something? Neighborhood Crip.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
The Miami Dolphins, the kids around here, the Vice Lords loved it, and they said it meant, "May I admit my insanity."
Chilton, Wisconsin.
What does Raiders mean?
Ruthless as insane disciples ever ruled the street.
Dallas, Texas.
George, the Mexican Mafia, what insignia do you guys wear to identify yourselves with?
We wear the Michigan hat.
Do you root for Michigan? Like when you watch a college football game?
Man, we don't give a about Michigan, man.
Being a fan is irrelevant. Gangs choose team names and logos and make them fit their needs. For instance, the Chicago Bulls.
Bloods usually live longer, sucker.
The Cowboys.
It's Crips on west side, banging on your side.
Crips on wheels, banging on you slobs, blasting on you slobs.
Translation: Slobs is a put-down of Bloods by rival gangs.
Saints, if you take the Saints jacket, take the S's on each end. The first S, you add a slobs. The last S, you add It'll spell out slobs, ain't
Sox is Xing out slobs.
Sports apparel companies are also well represented. For example, Reebok. Respect each and every Blood, okay?
What about Adidas?
There's one against us. All disciples is dead, Allah said.
They use All-Stars, which is all slobs turn and run.
And what about Nike? Here's Nike.
Niggers, insane, killing E-rickets.
What are E-rickets?
That's what the Bloods call the Crips. It's a put-down name.
What MAGIC really means to them is an acronym called Murder All Gangsters in Chicago. And therefore, it's a put-down. And gangs like to do this to develop special put-downs on each other.
The Blood gangs and the People Nation, the Chicago-oriented gang, they adhere to the 5-pointed star, and the rival gang, the Gangster Disciples, use the 6-pointed star.
The Astros hat, the blue representing the Folks Nation. The 5-pointed star is broken, which showing disrespect to the People's Nation, so this would be worn by our Folks gang member.
What happens when a guy comes in the neighborhood that's not a Mexican Mafia guy? He might have a different logo on.
Well, he gets fronted. What do you claim? Who you down with? And if he ain't down with us or he's on the opposite gang, he gets his ass kicked or even shot.
In fact, on this day, George was not wearing the Mexican Mafia's trademark Michigan cap because he had left it at home. And he was afraid to go home because an SOS awaited him on the streets. There's another creative acronym. SOS means shoot on sight.
These are symbols that get kids killed. They mean something so special to these children that they're willing to die for them.
The